From the Monster Jam Studios, I'm Scott Jordan with this edition of the Weekly Update. Later on, I will be joined by Cynthia Gauthier, but first things first, the Road to World Finals is winding down, and last weekend, a few superstars had the opportunity to clinch their series championship and punch their tickets to Orlando. Would they thrive under pressure and secure their spot in history, or would they crash and burn in epic fashion? Let's find out as we kick things off at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis with Stadium Championship Series Red. No one on this series has a better racing winning percentage than Gravedigger's Adam Anderson. He had won 5 in a row when he got to the racing finals against Saigon Shaker's Ryan Disharoon. That new Saigon chassis has proven to be bad fast, but no one was faster than Adam Anderson in Indy. Threw down a 17.861, the fastest time of the season, and Gravedigger gets the win. He would go undefeated on the weekend. Tom Meents would absolutely nail the momentum moonwalk to get his 7th win of the Great Clip Skills Challenge. But in freestyle, it was once again all Cole Vennard and the Black Pearl. Lines up with a backflip, walks the plank. Adam Anderson and Jeff Sin losing their minds. Colt and I losing our minds in the booth. And he was not done yet. Launches Black Pearl off the jammer, goes for the transfer jump onto the pod, loses control but makes a save. And Cole Vennard makes it 2 freestyle wins in a row. But it's Adam Anderson winning the overall event championship. On Sunday, Todd LeDuc would get into the win column in the Great Clip Skills Challenge, getting slinky with it on the bicycle. Look at the angle of the truck. LeDuc in complete control, hits the brakes, and 12 points going to Blue Thunder. Tom Meents trying to hold off Adam and Todd in the series points race. And in freestyle, Max D absolutely leaves it all out there. Goes for the backflip, textbook from the professor. And then the big jump off the jammer, maximum air, goes end over end, sticks the truck straight up before saving it. And Tom Meents with his 2nd freestyle win of the season. But again, it's Adam Anderson going back to back with the overalls. He has not only overtaken Todd LeDuc for 2nd place as we take a look at the series points, but he has cut Tom's lead in half with only 3 events left. Tom Meents now with an 18-point lead over Adam Anderson, 28 points over Todd LeDuc, and Cole Vennard and Bryce Kenny continue to round out the top 5. Stadium Championship Series Red now heads east to Lincoln Financial Field with 1 event in Philly on Saturday night. Next, we head about an hour and 45 minutes down I-74 to the Heritage Bank Center in Cincinnati as Arena Championship Series Central was on hand. On Saturday afternoon in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Kristen Anderson going vintage here, hits the tombstone wheelie, lays the truck back on the wheelie bar, holds it, but then the slow roll over, she shifts gears, makes the save of the night. Gravedigger is your winner. In the donut competition, Tony Oaks lays it down, powering through the dirt. He is your winner, and Soldier Fortune Black Ops gets the event championship as well. On Saturday night in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, Elvis Linus takes the Crazy Bull into a stoppie, then gets aggressive with the moonwalk, kicks it back out into a nose wheelie, adjusts the truck position, and there's the bull blowing smoke, sets it back down. Elvis gets the win, and Elvis takes the title. On Sunday in freestyle, Kristen Anderson trying to hang on to that series points lead, comes off the tires, clips the back 2 BKTs on the pod, makes a great catch right into a nose wheelie and then a stoppie. She would finish in 2nd in freestyle but had a consistent night, and Gravedigger took the event championship. Let's take a look at the series points. Anderson with a 36-point lead over Tony Oaks. Blake Granger, Elvis Linus, John Zimmer Jr. continue to be in the top 5. Arena Championship Series Central takes a week off before resuming at the First Ontario Centre, which is in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, with 4 events beginning 1 p.m. on Saturday, April 23rd. Next, we head to Atlanta Motor Speedway, where Stadium Championship Series Yellow got back to the point series, and something you do not want to see in intros, Gravedigger with a broken 3rd member. Tyler Menega would miss the first 2 competitions and then blow a transmission in freestyle. It's only 10 points on the night for Gravedigger. Let's go into freestyle here as Corey Rummel in Megalodon flies over the bus in the car stack, and then the Dirt Dolphin moves in for the backflip into a moonwalk, walking the shark, and that would be enough to get a 2nd freestyle win of the season. But hey, it's Ryan Anderson getting another event championship. On Sunday in the Great Clip Skills Challenge, Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan with the bicycle, goes from the racetrack to the dirt, over the ramp, ends up on the side. But Ryan Anderson makes the save of the day, and Son of a Digger gets the win. In freestyle, more Corey Rummel. He ain't messing around. comes off the backside of the berm with a huge transfer jump, then heads for the container, big time backflip, bounces on the back two BKT tires. All kinds of smoke, but that isn't stopping Mr. Extreme Air. He hits a Sharknado donut, and Corey Rummel goes 2 for 2 in freestyle wins. And Corey Rummel with his first overall event championship of the year. But Ryan Anderson clinches the series championship. He won in 2021, and he makes it 2 in a row this year. So let's hear from the newly crowned series champion.
Monster Jam, we won the Point Series Championship, the Yellow Tour. We clinched it right now. That's mine. Powered by Hoonigan this year, the first time ever. Man, this is an awesome year, but you know what this means. I'm going to Monster Jam World Finals. Me and Bryce, we're gonna get every nut and bolt on this thing tight. You better be there. Monster Jam World Finals in Orlando. I'm gonna cut loose, and you do not wanna miss this one. Woo!
With just 2 events left, let's get you caught up on the season point standings. Ryan Anderson wins the title, has a 74-point lead over Tyler Menninga, Camden Murphy, and Charlie Pocket in third. But look at Corey Rummel climbing the ladder, now just 4 points off that position from Charlie Pocket. Next up for the Yellow Series is a trip to the historic Carrier Dome in Syracuse with 1 event on Saturday night. Arena Championship Series East rolled into Landers Center in South Haven, Mississippi last weekend, and we start with racing on Friday night. In the semifinals, it's Gravedigger against El Toro Loco, and right here, Weston Anderson crosses the finish line first, but check out the smoke. Gravedigger blows a motor, and Weston Anderson's night was over. El Toro Loco gets another shot, this time though it's dragging on the other side, and Cody Saucier just brilliant on the track, up on 3 wheels to finish, and Cody Saucier takes the racing win in the event championship. On Saturday afternoon, the Black and Green Wrecking Machine put the new motor to the test in freestyle. Anderson leaps off the pod, brake check, then comes down on the nose, tries for a stoppie, comes back to the other side, getting a little western here, lands awkward, but saves the truck. Then watch this, ragged edge momentum, Gravedigger with a whip, blows the tire out hard, and that will do it. Weston Anderson wins freestyle and bounces back with the event championship. He would add a second trophy on Saturday night, but let's go to Sunday. More freestyle means more Gravedigger. Anderson off the tires, big air, almost goes over right here, but stays patient and gets it back on all 4 BKTs. Then right here comes off the single log brake check, sparks flying everywhere, whips the truck around again off the pod with more sparks. Then the final jump gets the biggest air of the night, and Anderson with another freestyle win, but it's Armando Castro taking the event championship. Also on Sunday, Weston Anderson in his rookie season clinched the series championship, so he is heading to Orlando to compete at Monster Jam World Finals. There's the trophy presentation, and take a listen to the Arena Championship Series East champion.
Man, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm at a loss of words. I'm a little bit emotional. I know my daddy's back at home cheering me on right now. I couldn't ask for a better rookie season than this. I know my old pops is going to be sitting in the stands watching me tear it up in World Finals. I wanted to come out here and to prove to everybody that a rookie can pull something off like this. And I did just that today. You guys witnessed history, baby.
Weston will try to make history again on May 21st and 22nd. He now joins Colvin Art and Justin Sipes as Rookie Series champions. So let's take a look at the series point standings. Now there are still pointed events coming up, but the champion has officially been crowned, and Weston Anderson with a 112-point lead over Armando Castro. The East rolls into the Centerplex in Macon, Georgia with 3 events beginning on Friday. Arena Championship Series West was at the Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines, Iowa. And Saturday afternoon in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, the series points leader Brandon Vinson coming off the pod into a stoppie at the base of the ramp. Look at the smooth moonwalk, back up, drops the truck into the center, holds it there, then starts edging back to the lip of the pod, hood coming off, and then hits the throttle, flips Gravedigger into a wheelie, and some finesse back down that would win the competition and the event championship. Brandon would add another trophy on Sunday. Now, the hometown curse in Monster Jam is a very real thing. We've seen it affect some of the sport's best. You get to your hometown track, you have all your friends and family there. It's your night to go big, but then Murphy's Law sets in and everything that can go wrong does. Well, on Saturday night, Davenport, Iowa's Miranda Kozad would drive out onto the track in Des Moines, Iowa, and try to send the curse right out the door. Let's check out Scooby-Doo in Donuts. They should change the name of the competition to Scooby Snacks so she gets a truck to eat here. Nice, clean, smooth donut, and Miranda Kozad takes the win. In freestyle, she goes out last, comes up with this big jump. The truck at a perfect 45-degree angle, but the back two BKTs bounce on the edge of the pod. The nose goes down hard. She tries to save it, runs out of room, but a spectacular ending to her freestyle, and Scooby-Doo wins the competition. And no hometown curse for Miranda Kozad. She wins her first event championship of the season. Let's take a look at the series points standings. Brandon Vincent now just 2 points away from clinching the series championship as he has a 126-point lead over Tristan England. David Olfert right there, Travis Mowry, Bernard Light, and Miranda Kozad sits there at 709 points. The West Series gets a weekend off before resuming at the Tax Slayer Center in Molina, Illinois, with 2 events on Saturday, April 23rd. My guest this week is the 2019 World Finals high jump champion and is setting the world on fire behind the wheel of the brand new Lucas stabilizer. It is my pleasure to welcome in Cynthia Gauthier. Cynthia, welcome to the weekly update. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
When it was announced that you'd be driving the Lucas stabilizer, fans were buzzing about it all over social media, but I want to know what emotions you were feeling when you got the word that you'd be driving the Lucas stabilizer.
So much emotion. I'm a big fan of old trucks, so when I knew it was the idea of the truck, I was super excited. But especially the fact that I was representing a brand like Lucas Oil was a big deal. I mean, I grew up in the garage with my dad. We used their product for a long time, so I knew it was going to be a little bit of pressure, but it was going to be a super cool challenge.
You've started developing your own sort of niche in the truck. You know, we've seen zombie arms going on. We've seen a whole lot of different things, the horns with El Toro Loco, but now you have this air horn on the Lucas stabilizer, and it's a thrill from the broadcast booth to see 40,000 people wanting you to blow that horn. So how does that feel when you get the fans interacting with you like that?
It's the best feeling when I come on the track. I mean, I feed off from the fans. I would not perform as good if the fans would not be there. So for me, when I see all the fans, you know, cheering for me and doing the horn sign, it means so much to me, and it gives me that energy at the beginning of my freestyle. So it's something really special.
Let's talk about a few highlights from your career. At the last World Finals in Orlando, you won a world championship in the first ever high jump competition. So what does it mean to you to be a world champion, and can you repeat?
It means so much because as much as like anything we do all year, being a world final champion, it never goes away. It's going to stay for the rest of the history. So for me, it means a lot, especially being the first. I was super nervous, but so excited to be part of that competition. It was the first time for me hitting a metal ramp with my Monster Jam truck. So it was fun. My crew chief worked a lot to make sure we had the right setting. And when I hit the ramp, I had that cool feeling. I was like, we got it, we got it. And like when they announced it, it was just one of the best moments of my career.
Cynthia will try to win her third freestyle competition of the season when Stadium Championship Series Red rolls into Philadelphia this weekend. Cynthia, thanks so much for joining me. I will see you in a few weeks in Salt Lake City.
Yes, I cannot wait. It's going to be fun. First time doing the stadium in Salt Lake City.
Let's take a look at this week's power rankings. Ryan Anderson clinched the series championship. He retains the top spot. Talmadge rises 1 spot to number 4, while Camden Murphy drops down to number 5. Both Weston and Adam Anderson move up to number 6 and 7 respectively, while Todd LeDuc falls 2 spots to number 8. On the strength of 2 freestyle wins and an event championship in Atlanta, Corey Ramon makes it into the top half at number 10. For the full rankings, head on over to monsterjam.com. Monster Jam World Finals returns to Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida on May 21st and 22nd. Get your tickets now to see the biggest stars in the sport compete for 4 world championships. Don't forget to make plans on Friday, May 20th for the charity bowling event as well as the award ceremony. It's the biggest event of the year and takes place at the #1 vacation destination in the world, so bring the whole family. It's the hottest ticket in town though, so get your tickets right now for World Finals 21 at monsterjam.com. NBC Sports is going strong in 2022 with the addition of Monster Jam on CNBC, and you can join Colt, Leslie, and I for the action every Saturday afternoon. The next episode airs Saturday, April 16th at noon Eastern, which is round 6 from St. Louis. And then right afterwards, flip the TV over to NBC for round 7 from Houston at 1 p.m. Eastern. For the entire television schedule, you can go to monsterjam.com/TV and join us on the road to World Finals with 26 rounds of coverage on NBC Sports. With new content being released daily, go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. Give us a follow, give us a like, and subscribe so you can stay on top of all the action all year long. As always, you can head on over to monsterjam.com for everything Monster Jam. It's your one-stop shop for tickets, updated results and points, event announcements, and so much more, as well as shows such as Arena in 25 and, of course, the weekly update. This week, the broadcast crew heads to the Carrier Dome in Syracuse with Stadium Championship Series Yellow, and I will start my rigorous training to get in shape for RC World Finals, where I plan to pull off the upset of the century when I leave Colt's Brodozer truck in the dust. We are about out of time. I look forward to seeing all of you in Syracuse at the pit party, and I also look forward to seeing you next Thursday on the weekly update when I will be joined by Hall of Famer Scott Douglas. Enjoy your Monster Jam events and have a great weekend.